welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am the Harley Quinn. So if you want to learn how to recreate this makeup look at home, please continue to watch and make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, so first things first, now that I have a clean face with no makeup on, I'm going to prep my under eyes with the Shiseido White Loosen Eye Cream. This is the best eye cream that I've used for dark circles, hydration, fine lines. I absolutely love this eye cream with a passion. So good. Really helps again with fine lines and wrinkles. Most importantly, dark circles. And I usually start with my eye makeup first because that is the messiest. So I don't like to wipe away foundation, concealer, and retouch it up. So that's why I always start with the eye makeup. But before I go in with eye makeup, I'm going to work on my brows. I'm going to be using the Brown Shade 3 by Benefit Cosmetics. I'm just going to make sure you guys are able to see what I'm doing. I'm just going over with the pomade. So I'm just going to be using my Boing Concealer by Benefit in Shade 3. And I'm just going to be using that just as a base for now underneath my brows. Just to carve it out so I have a finer arch appearance. Next, I'm going to be using my Benefit eyeshadow primer. Using the Stay Don't Stray. This is going to be going all over my eyelid as my eyeshadow primer. And you could also use this eyeshadow primer for underneath your eyes too, as a concealer primer, which is pretty cool. So I actually like to use my fingers, so I'm just going to be using my ring finger to dab that in. Feeling for the arch, I'm just going to go over that. And then I'm just going to tap it in under my eye, right on top of that eye cream. Okay, so since we are doing the eye makeup first, I do still like to dust a light powder underneath my eyes. And for this, I'm just going to be using a clear powder. This one's by Makeup Forever. Just in case if I do get the fallouts, I'm able to just wipe that away. Now that I primed my eyelids with eyeshadow primer, we're going to go ahead and start our Harley Quinn eyeshadow look. So left for the blue, right for the red. So we're going to go ahead and start with the blue. So I'm going to actually use two colors. I'm going to be going in with my Jeffree Star palette. And I'm going to be using this color called Swallow. And then I'm also going to be mixing it with the Jaclyn Hill palette, this beautiful blue palette. This beautiful blue color right over here. I'm going to be mixing these two colors together for this look. So I'm actually going to start with the color Swallow. And I'm just going to be getting a nice size medium eyeshadow brush to apply that with. And that again is going just on the blue. And it's okay to go messy with this eyeshadow look because Harley Quinn has it very messy. So I'm just carving out the edges here. So next I'm going to go in my Jaclyn Hill palette right here and take this blue. I'll lightly apply it on the lid. So that's going to give it a little bit more dimension. I'm going to just kind of drag it out and make 3 little lines. So I'm just going to go in with a different blue. I'm actually going to be going in with the ColourPop color Luckfully. This is a really pretty blue because if you just use these two colors alone, you're not going to get the right blue for this part. So I'm going to be using this extra blue color here to apply that messy line. I'm just going to have to pause this. I didn't fix the line so it looks a little bit more realistic. And then with that same brush, I'm just going to go in with my Modern Renaissance palette and then just take this gorgeous color, red ochre, I want to say, red ochre. We're going to call it ochre. just because I like that sound. And I'm just going to take that red and I'm just going to apply right underneath my eye here. The red mixed with the blue, so it has like a really cool effect. And just blend that together. So you'll kind of have like a really nice dark eye, because in her pictures it looks like it's pretty much smeared and like not perfect. So yeah, because she's crazy and I love her. So it kind of looks a little bit similar to that. Now you can thin it out. I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Just make it a teeny bit more finer. And then just go back in and just smudge it in here. Because it kind of looks like it's running, so I'm just going to blend those colors all together. So it looks a little bit more realistic. I want to say, yeah, that looks pretty cool. So now let's get to the other side. The other side, she has red eyeshadow. And for this, I'm also going to be using a ColourPop color. This one is Erotic. Ooh. And I'm going to just take a flat brush for this side. Actually, I'm going to be using a different brush. I'm going to be using a flat brush as well. And I'm going to just take this color Erotic and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. And because red is such a hard eyeshadow color to make, I'm going to be mixing this with another color too. So I'm going to show you that. So first I'm just going to brighten up the eye with this ColourPop color. And then afterwards I'm going to mix it. And I'm going to be going back to the Jeffree Star palette and I'm going to be using this color here, Fetish. It's a really pretty red. So I'm going to apply that on top of the ColourPop color. And that will give you a really, really bright, noticeable red. Draw my 3 lines. See if I can move this out of the way. So again, if you don't get it perfect, you can just use Q-tips. And that's what I do. I just go back in with my Q-tip and I kind of shape it a little bit better. In her picture, it looks like she also blends it in underneath the eye. So with the same colors, because I have so much left, I'm just going to blend that all under the eye and just retouch up on this side. Why not? So now she's got that messy look. And then also she has a really clean underbrow, so I'm just gonna go back in with the Q-tip, because Q-tips are my best friend, and just re-clean all that up. So now you got this super dramatic eyeshadow look going on right now. And now the fun part, we're going to be adding our eyeliner. So now that the shadow is all done, we're going back in with eyeliner, and I'm gonna start with a liquid. I'm just gonna be using my Sephora black liquid liner. It's cheap and it works amazing. So I'm just going to go starting with the inner eye, bringing it all the way out. And I'm going to also give myself a cat eye. Myself a cat eye. And then again with my other Sephora eyeliner, this is the cream pencil in black. I'm just going to be lining my bottom lid, because she's got, again, that dark, spooky eye look. I know that looks kind of gross. Okay, so this is pretty much the eyeshadow look so far. For the face tattoos, I'm actually going to do that last because I want to contour and set my face with foundation. So next I'm going to be doing my mascara. I'm going to be using my Benefit Their Real Primer first, and then I'm going to be using the Benefit Their Real Mascara right on top to make it look like my lashes are super thick and full. Okay, so now that we have the eye makeup done, we're going to start our face routine. So I'm going to be using the Becca primer. This is the Velvet Blurring Primer. So we're going to use that with a flat foundation brush. I'm really excited to try this because this is new and I haven't tried it yet. So I'm just kind of going around the eyeshadow that's all over my face, which I should have primed my face first, but it's okay. So I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the color, it looks like 280. So again, I'm just going to squirt a little bit on my brush. A little goes a long way. And I'm going to apply that all over my face. And if you buy a wig, I recommend you put the wig on after, so you don't get it all over like I just did. So I'm not going to go too crazy with the foundation because she is more on the paler side. So just to give it more of a dewy look, I'm going to just spray it with my Mario Badescu spray and the cucumber green tea. And then now I'm going to be going in with my contouring. So I'm going to be using the good old Anastasia cream contour palette. And I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit here. I'm just going to be mixing the top 3 colors for under my eyes. And I do like little triangles. And I'm going to just do a little bit down this area on my forehead. And I'm just going to draw like a straight line down my nose. And then for my sides, I'm going to be mixing the 3 colors on the bottom. Just because I like mixing colors. I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring, but not too much. And again, just going on the sides of my nose where we did our concealer. Just going to blend that out. Because my face is pretty damp from that spray, so that's why I like doing it this way. Because it's more easier to blend out. Or if, again, if you like beauty blenders, you could use your beauty blender to blend it out that way. So this will give me a little bit of some face shaping towards that. I'm going to be going in with my MAC bronzer. This is the Delphic from the Mermaid collection. And I'm just going to be taking a angle brush and I'm going to trace over where we contoured. Just to set that in. Again, we're on the sides of my nose. Again, this is not how I recommend for contouring. This is just more for a Halloween contour look. Just going to add blush. This is the new one by Benefit. Just gonna lay that on the cheeks. And then I'm going to be applying my Fenty Beauty highlighting duo, the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal combo. And I'm just gonna mix the 2 together with my finger. Apply it right by the smear. Apply a little bit on the ends of my nose and down the nose, above my lip. So that gives me a little bit of color and shine. And then finally, we're going to do the lip. I'm going to be mixing 2 colors for the lip. I'm going to be using my Jordana lip liner in the red. And then for the outline, I'm going to be using the Stila and Rubino long wearing red. It's like a blood red, it's cool. Not that much, enough to just blend the top. So I'm going to be mixing it with the Mary Jo K by Kylie Jenner right on top. These 2 together are so good. And I'm just kind of smearing it here. Because she's like a hot mess. She looks like what I look like when I drink too much. Which is like every weekend. So So this is this part of the look. And I'm actually going to be drawing now her tattoos. So I'm just going to take a look at her picture here. Looks like she has the red heart on, I'm sorry. It looks like she has the heart on the red side of her face. So we're going to draw a little heart right here. Let's see if I can do it for you here. She has it more like on an angle. And I know they make tattoos of hers for your face, but I'm going to try to freehand it, which is hard. So recommend practice makes perfect, which I think I did a pretty damn good job. And it looks like she has the word rotten on this side. So I'm going to see if I can do it. It looks pretty hard to do, so I might have to practice this a few times, but we'll try it. This shit is hard as hell. Wow, that took a lot of patience because that was on one try. Not too bad, guys. Alright, so I'm not going to make anything too crazy. I'm just going to kind of like go in and fix the script on it, which I'll probably end up messing up. So if you do it good the first time, don't mess it up. That is that, and if you want to add some eyelashes, you can go in and do so, which I will do.